He's claiming that he's moved out of his place. This detail is legally significant. The court must always know a defendant's address. At every single trial, he's required to stand up and state where he lives. If he fails to update that information, it's considered contempt of court. So, if he really has moved, he must disclose it. Otherwise, it's contempt of court, which in Korea is a very serious matter. With Johnny Somali's trial just days away, credible reports are now surfacing that he may face contempt charges for not revealing his current location. These reports come from sources that suggest this is a very real and pressing situation. If he's changed his address, he has to say so. If not, it's contempt of court. His sudden disappearance has also alarmed legal authorities. And there's an update on Hank Yu. His plan to relocate to China could hit new legal obstacles, especially with Johnny's court date fast approaching. If Johnny appeals or drags out the case, it might not be over for a long time. But that's just the beginning. We've uncovered more about Johnny Somali, Hank Yu, and even several streamers from Ice Poseidon's new event, who are once again accused of harassing the public. We'll reveal all of it. Let's start with this. As I mentioned in my last video, Hank Yu admitted that he doesn't want to reveal Johnny Somali's whereabouts. Whether he truly knows or not is anyone's guess. It appears Hank Yu is now making a conscious effort to distance himself from Johnny Somali, even going so far as to say he no longer wants to be involved in any of Johnny's affairs. I can't get involved in Johnny's trial. That was already a big issue. But right now, it's even more serious because the court can hold him in contempt. Here's why. As a charged criminal in South Korea, Johnny must always provide the court with his residential address. If he hides his location, authorities will not tolerate it. It could be seen as a deliberate attempt to evade justice. From a legal standpoint, until his upcoming trial, Johnny hasn't confirmed his address to the court. Maybe he will soon. Maybe not. But until then, authorities won't just sit back and wait. This is legally huge. Do you know why? Yes, because the court requires it. Viewers in the chat are getting it right. Every trial, he must give his current address. Failure to update means contempt of court. For anyone who doesn't know, contempt of court means showing disrespect to the court or ignoring its orders. It's not a minor matter. It can lead to up to 3 years in prison. Even verbally insulting a judge can qualify. Johnny Somali has done far worse, insulting the judge and even their family. Yet, it's unclear if the court took any action. What is clear is that he is still legally obligated to inform them of his address. Any change in address must be reported as part of the official record. Johnny hasn't done this, at least not in a way that appears in court filings. That could change any day, but when the trial begins, he'll have to say it in open court, and it will become public. Legal Mindset now confirms. If Johnny Somali doesn't update the court soon with his current address, he risks severe consequences. And honestly, I doubt he can stay hidden for long. This is South Korea. Tracking someone down isn't exactly difficult for law enforcement. With the trial so close, if he skips it, the fallout will be the biggest of his life. Personally, I don't think he'll make that mistake. What do you think? Now, moving to Hank Yu. He's reportedly planning to move to China by June 2026 to study mechanical engineering, having already finished aerospace engineering. This seems like a way to completely cut ties with Johnny. Here's part of the conversation. What if Johnny Somali goes to prison? Are you going to spend years trying to free him because of free speech, or will you focus on your own life? If he goes to prison, it won't be forever. That chapter's done. I'm heading to China around June 2026 for a master's in mechanical engineering. Weren't you studying aerospace engineering? I'm done. You're done with aerospace? Yes. And now you're moving into mechanical engineering? Yes. Honestly, I'm not sure if Hank really studied aerospace engineering. I don't even know which school he attended. But if he did, ask yourself this. Would an aerospace engineer move to South Korea, repeatedly insult the country, and dodge mandatory military service? That doesn't sound like the mindset of a serious engineer. And I'm not taking his claims at face value. Legal Mindset points out that Hank's plan isn't as simple as it sounds. If Johnny's trial is still ongoing, especially if there's an appeal or another case, Hank's exit could be complicated. He's ready to go to China, Legal Mindset says. But if the trial drags on, he won't be around for Johnny. And if his felony is properly reported, entering China could be tough. I agree. Leaving while the case is unresolved raises big questions. And if Chinese institutions discover Hank's past behavior, they may not welcome him so easily. This means the situation for both Johnny Somali and Hank Yu is getting worse. What's your take? And now, let's talk about Ice Poseidon. His latest challenge stream is already causing public chaos. Some of the streamers involved are harassing people on the street and pulling dangerous stunts. They've even been pepper spraying each other in public areas. If an innocent bystander got hit, it could create serious trouble. You know that's right. You assault me. Streamers like this damage public trust and safety. Because of them, ordinary people face unnecessary risks. As you can see, the drama around Johnny Somali and Hank Yu has only escalated. What's your opinion?